What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ben's Garage. I know it's been a long time, and believe me, the wait was well worth it. If you look behind me, you'll notice that I'm not really outside in the elements anymore. We are now the proud owners of this huge 3-car garage. So the Ben's Garage is back in a garage, and today I've got a project for the BMW. Recently got a box in from the mail. Let's unbox it right now. Alright, check it out. Some of my BMW fans, I don't think I have any BMW fans right now, but they might recognize the blue tape. This is from fcpeuro.com. The only auto parts store that sells lifetime warranty on wear and tear parts. Think about that for a second. Today we've got a lot of little miscellaneous parts. 2 of everything, as you can see, so what does that lead you to believe? We're doing something suspension related. And the main subject of the package. There it is. Today we'll be doing the rear shocks on the BMW 330i. I went with Bilstein, or Bilstein, however you want to say it. I went with Bilstein OEM replacements, and I got new hardware for each side. Everything. Bump stops, the new top hats, new rubber that it goes into, down in the bottom. I got it all. FCP Euro had a cool package deal. Buy the shocks, get the kit, mounting hardware for a great price. And all of this is lifetime warranty. So even though this is like a super soft rubber, if it goes bad or when I need to change the rear shocks again, all I need to do is send them my old parts and they refund my money for all of this. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. Let's take a look at this shock. Oh boy. It's so pretty. So I got the Bilstein. Here's the part number for anybody wanting to follow along at home. And these babies are stiff. Oh yeah. Can't wait to show you what happened to my driver's side shock once I get it out. So this is my first time doing any kind of real work on the BMW. I've never worked on a BMW before, so we're in for an experience, I should say. The only thing I've ever done was oil filter change and oil changes on this thing so far. But we've got to remove the rear wheels. I haven't even watched a tutorial video on how to do this, so I'm just going off of my auto knowledge already in existence on how I would change it. I'm sure we got to get in the trunk, which doesn't work unless you got the key nearby. We got to get in the trunk and take out some carpet to remove the top portion of the shock. So we'll be doing that. But first we have to jack up the car. Let's look for a jack point. Of course, in BMW fashion, everything is plastic covered and a huge muffler. So it looks like I might have to jack up the sides first, one at a time. That sucks. You know, BMW might put a lot of plastic under their underbody, but they leave you the little jack point spots. So that's really nice of them. All right, let's take the rest of this wheel off and start disconnecting some hardware. You know, one thing I hate about BMW stuff are the wheels. They got bolts instead of lug nuts. That is super annoying and makes putting on the tires extra hard. Somebody Google what the benefit of doing this is, because I don't see one. Let's put on some gloves. Ooh, that was not good.
What are you doing?
Working on my car.
Oh. And what are you doing? Are you?
You coming out here to help me?
Yeah.
What can you do to help?
I can watch.
Oh, that's helping.
Oh.
All right, guys. As you can see, we've got a little bit of fluid on this shock.
The shock?
Yeah,
What's a shock?
that's that thing.
Oh.
So, let's remove it. And it looks like it's gonna be like most shocks. We got that bolt to remove right there. And then just the top bolt. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. And left. Oh man, is that tight. I don't even know if that's the right size. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's been probably like 2 hours since the last clip. I had to run to Harbor Freight and Home Depot to get some tools. Basically, the nut on the bottom of the strut was seized and now it's completely circle. Those weren't coming out, and I'm stupid because all I had to do was take out the T20 Torx bolts from the actual mount because we're replacing that anyway. And now the bottom is loose. So now we gotta go up in the car and take out the interior panels to get to the top hat and take out that one screw. And this left side, the driver's side, is done. Oh, it's so disappointing when things just don't work, when they don't go smooth. You know? So now I think the next problem will be removing the interior clips. Supposedly you need a panel removal tool, and I don't have one of those, and I forgot to get one when I was out. I'm not even sure that Harbor Freight or Home Depot sells one. But we've got to take out these guys, that guy, some guys up in there somewhere, that little bolt doohickey, and we should be able to get to the top portion. Let's do this. So under the little clip here, revealed a Phillips screwdriver. Surprised it's not Torx. Oh great, my drill isn't magnetized. Just found that out. That sucks. Good thing I got one of these. Ta-da! How does this work? Boom. And I guess that's where this little guy from Harbor Freight comes in handy. A little free thing. So right now I just got a flathead screwdriver and I'm removing all of the, oh, this is where you need the panel removal tool, because I'm about to break a lot of clips. Ouch. Come on. Jeez. So unnecessarily hard. surprisingly, these clips are super easy. A Torx bit, oh my goodness. So this guy is a T40. And it was super loose already. Alright, come on. Alright, so now you gotta hold the top with an 8mm. Cancel that. That is a 6mm. 16 and an 8 to keep it from spinning. And we loosen it. And there you go. There's the top. Now we compress it. Well, that just fell down. There's no fluid in it at all, because it all came out. And somehow we gotta pull that grommet. Come on, just come out. All right, pain in my butt. All right, my wife just left for roller derby. I'm gonna have to call it quits until both kids are sleeping, so that might be a few hours. Yeah. Oh, this has still got fluid in it, and it's leaking everywhere. Alrighty. What's up, guys? Welcome back to day 2 of the rear shock install. After some hang-ups, we're ready to get back to it. So we got where we left off yesterday. We got the old shock out with a big mess because that one is completely blown and leaking everywhere. So the shock is out. I just got to get the top hat out, and then we will rebuild our new Bilstein shock that we have sitting over here, because we got all new hardware, we got new rubber, new top hat stuff. Everything is getting replaced, as well as the bump stop and all that. So without further ado, let's get back into it. So I think instead of trying to get the shock in there with the little boot attached to the bottom here, we're gonna do it the right way and remove the nut and shove the boot in there first, and then we'll be able to put the shock in. So we'll put the 2 Torx bits back through here. Just like that. E12. Alright, now we will have to compress this and shoot it on in there. My camera shut off right when I got it in there, so it's up in there now. But does it work? Alright, so I had to go get my wife's little spare tire jack, because I only have one jack. But I gotta jack up the wheel so that, well, I gotta jack up the lower control arm so that that bushing in there can be straight for the strut to fall into, because right now it's not falling into it straight. And that's how it's done. Now it's all the way through. I can put the bolt on, or the nut, and tighten this bad boy up, and we'll be good to go on the left side. I'm sure the passenger side is going to go much quicker now that I have all the tools. And we are done. Just got to put the tire back on. And this side looks good. Everything's all seated properly down there. We got a new Bilstein shock. Awesome. Man, these tires are massive. 18s with a 45 tall tire. 255 wide. Look at that tread. That's beautiful. These things have been working great for me. They're Cooper RS, Xenon RS 3-A. Great wet weather performance. With this thing being rear wheel drive, I've had no issues in the rain whatsoever. Alright guys, aside from putting the trunk pieces back in, we're going to end the video here because the other side is exactly the same as this side. So I hope you enjoyed this little how-to. Not really a how-to at all because I didn't talk much, but hope you enjoyed it. Changing rear shocks on a BMW 330i e90. Pretty much any e90 will be the same process. Alright. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoy our new garage. It's massive. Look forward to a lot more videos to come in this place. Thanks for watching.